Hey everyone, Jason Ruffin, Director of Golf, Director of Instruction here at Royal Tee. Want to do our next installment here of different shots around Royal Tee that can help you be more successful. We're going to talk about the high spinning chip shot, or the chip check that you see a lot of the guys on tour hitting, or ladies on tour. One of the keys to this, and one of the reasons you're going to need this in the future, is as you can see with our new greens, these things are really firm. They're going to continue to be firm for a while, and your normal bump and run shot that you're probably accustomed to hitting here over the last 5 or 10 years, they're not going to be it's not going to be acceptable anymore. The ball's going to run away from you. Okay, so how do we go about hitting a shot that's kind of a medium trajectory? It's not a low bump and run shot, but it's not a flop shot, kind of in between, and we put a lot of spin on it so that ball will grab. Like with this shot, I've got a little hump I have to carry, and then the ball is going to run away from me as it goes to the pin. So I've got to get this trajectory a little higher than my normal chip, but I've got to put a lot of spin on this ball so it will grab on the downslope. Go through how we're going to go about doing that. First of all, you need a wedge with some grooves. If you've got a wedge that's probably over 2 or 3 years old, it might be time to look into to getting something new, because these grooves do wear out. And if you don't have grooves, you can't spin it. So outside of maybe getting some new equipment, you need to be set up properly to execute this shot, and this is how we do it. We want our ball position kind of slightly in the middle. This would be the middle, but I'm a little open to the target, so it may look like it's further back than what it is. But basically in the middle of our stance, this is a short shot. We're not going to get spread out like our full swing. This is a little chip shot, a little small swing. Okay, so we're going to get our feet close together. We're going to have our weight, much like any of the other short shots we've talked about, 70-30 left to right leg, leaning in towards the target. Okay, so as I'm leaning in towards the target, how do I set up the club to the ball? Well, I like to use the reference of a horse race, and the grip or the handle is horse 1, the head is horse 2, the ball is the finish line. We want to set up with horse 1 ahead of horse 2, and it has to remain in front of horse 2, or the grip has to lead the club face through the entire shot. It's a very simple shot as long as you're set up properly and you can maintain those angles. Another good way to look at it is you can see my left arm and shaft are on the same line. There's no break like there would be if it was set up neutral. So we're set up slightly ahead. Okay, we're going to make a very big muscle oriented move here. It's just going to be rocking our shoulders. There's not going to be a lot of flipping of the hands like with the flop shot. All right, the last element to get the trajectory is, the flop shot we would fan the blade, like so. This shot, just a little bit, because I got to get this ball up in the air. So just a little bit of an open blade with the hands set ahead, okay? And from this position, you're just going to rock through the ball, like so. Now you can see on that when that thing bounced, it tried to grab. Okay, that's about 4 feet past the hole. Not a bad shot. I'm going to go through it again. So we set up, handle dominating, handle leading the strike. We rock our shoulders through the zone. Okay, we're going to open the blade just a touch so we can get the trajectory right, and then we're just going to rock through, like so. That should be pretty good in terms of distance. That's perfect. That's right pin high, about 1.5 feet left of the hole. We're going to do a couple more so you can see the motion again. All right, we set up our weight towards the target. The blade's open just a touch. Horse 1's going to win this race. And feet on down to the hole. One last time. Horse 1 ahead. The blade's slightly open, and we rock. Bite. See the check on that one? That's what new grooves will do, and the proper technique. So again, everybody, with these little fundamentals, this is a shot I feel like with our new green complexes and the new pitches and crests that we've added to the greens, you're going to get in some spots like this where the green's going to run away from you and it's going to be firm. And a standard bump and run, it's going to take a lot of touch, and it's going to be a challenge to get it close. If you can master these fundamentals and master this shot, you're going to get up and down more often than you would if you didn't have this shot. So moving forward, playing here at Royal Tee, this is a shot I think will help you and help lower your scores.